Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be installing a leather look diamond stitched frunk insert for a C8 Corvette by BILLFARO. Let's get it installed and check it out.
Big thank you to BILLFARO for providing the product for this video. This is a faux leather frunk insert with a diamond stitch pattern going through it. It's very neatly stitched together and it's padded, so it's going to give some protection to that carpeted area. And the back side of it is a hook and loop material, so it's going to adhere to the carpeted area in the frunk. There are 4 pre-punched holes throughout the front cover. You're just going to have to remove the little piece of foam that's in them. There are 2 on the front flat face, and then there are 2 on what I would consider the shoulders of the frunk insert. So your first step is obviously to open up your frunk. Remove anything that you might have in there, and then I chose to vacuum out that area just to make sure it's all nice and clean before putting this insert in. Next, you want to remove all 4 of the tie downs which are attached to the inside of the frunk. There are 2, one on the left, one on the right, and then there are 2 on the front edge of the frunk. Now, as I mentioned, the backing of it is a Velcro type material, so here you can see if you just wiggle it backwards and forwards, it sticks to the carpet in the frunk. So the product arrives inside out. You need to turn it the right way in, which means the Velcro is on the outside and then the leather effect is on the inside. Once you have it turned inside out, it should look something like this. To start the installation, I scrunched it all together so only the flat bottom portion would stick down on the bottom of the frunk. Once you have the bottom situated, you can then go and smooth around the edges. Looking for the pin where you removed the tie down, you're going to feed the hole in the front cover over that pin. And then press down the cover onto the carpet so that it sticks in place. And now you can go and replace the tie down on top of the pin. And you can go ahead and do the same on the other side. Locate the pin, locate the hole in the front cover, push it over the pin. Then go ahead and smooth it all down. Make sure that Velcro is grabbing tightly. And replace that second tie down. Along the front edge, you want to locate the 2 tie down pins, find the hole in the front cover, and then push it through. And of course, screw the tie down back in place. And repeat for the final one on the other side. And now with all the tie downs in place, I peeled it away from the carpet again and then pressed it down firmly to make sure that Velcro really grabbed well. Next, you're going to take a trim tool, peel back the rubber lining, and feed the front cover underneath. This gives a very finished and clean look to the frunk insert. You're going to feed that frunk insert underneath the rubber liner all the way around the edge of the frunk opening. And just slide that Velcro upwards if you need to hide that upper seam. and just continue to feed it all around until you get back to that original starting point. So this frunk insert arrived folded up in a box. There are a couple of creases throughout it. I took a heat gun just to soften it up a little bit and manipulate some of the foam, and this is going to smooth out over time. So here you go, this is what the finished frunk insert looks like. As I mentioned earlier, it's got a really finished and premium feel to it. It looks great in the frunk area. This is one of those products that actually looks a lot better in person than it does in the photos. I think this is a superb looking product in here. It fits extremely well and contours the shape of the frunk perfectly. And as you can see, it leaves full access to the charging port, the 12-volt outlet, and also the quick release for the frunk.
As you can see, it takes a little bit to finesse it in there. It's got that Velcro backing, makes it a little bit tough to move it around. But once it's in place, it stays there. You take out the 4 tie downs, you unscrew those, you put the frunk insert through those holes, and then put the tie downs back on. You take a trim tool and you just run it around the edge and feed the frunk insert up underneath that. Gives a nice, clean, finished look. Overall, I think this looks superb. It makes the frunk area look a bit more premium. It's going to protect that carpet from GM. I see no downsides to this at all. There's a link to the product in the description below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.